Yeah, it's true, they'll never sell. But I'm not talking about the Cybertruck never gonna sell. I'm talking about this particular Cybertruck. I have a loaner vehicle today. My Cybertruck is in for repair. I'm going to do a video on that later. Nothing major. Very impressed, by the way, with Tesla service, but that's not what this video is about. They gave me a Cyberbeast. Yep, a real, live, living, breathing Cyberbeast. This is the most amazing vehicle, I believe, that has ever been built. And you'll notice where I am. I'm getting a little juice here because I've got to go back down to Savannah this afternoon to pick up my car, my truck. I wish it was a Cyberbeast. This truck has free supercharging. You can't get that anymore. It doesn't exist. The original Foundation Series, and of course Cyberbeast, I think, if I'm not mistaken, correct me in the comments, please. If I'm not mistaken, it was $114,000, last price I could find, which included free lifetime supercharging. Now, if you follow any of the really good Cybertruck creators, the ones that I am most familiar with would be Tesla Tino. I highly recommend you watch his channel. And the other one is Bearded Tesla Guy. Highly recommend you watch his channel also. These guys have traveled, done extensive travel, extensive off-roading, and have done some brilliant content with their Cybertrucks. Those guys have free supercharging for life. If you have a Cybertruck Cyberbeast, you are not selling it. That is so valuable to you. It's almost, look, I believe that these particular vehicles could last 1,000,000 miles. I could be wrong. I know they've only been out a couple of years. But if you look at the build quality of these, the fact that they're stainless steel, the fact that just about everything can be replaced in here except the human being, these Cyberbeasts, and all Cybertrucks actually, could technically outlive their master. If you sell it, of course, the new owner doesn't get access to supercharging, free supercharging. So it lives with the original title holder for as long as they own the vehicle. Now, I got this as a loaner. What a really smart investment for Tesla, right? They, of course, own the supercharging system, so it wouldn't cost them. But these are basically maintenance, relatively maintenance free, except for, as we all joke, windshield washer fluid and tires and wipers, basic stuff. And I know people will always argue they need new brakes, whatever. Years and years and years, years and years. Regenerative braking is a whole other ball game. So don't go there with me, you usual negative commenters. By the way, I thank you for your comments also. And I really appreciate everybody coming back here to watch my videos. But I need a favor before I go any further in this video. 70% of you who watch my videos are not subscribed. Just do me a favor, drop down, hit that subscribe button. And my channel name is Truth Tom. I'm Tom, and I try to bring you the truth as I know it. The other thing I love about your comments is many times you correct me because I don't know everything. I wish I did, but I'm pretty sure Grok knows everything. Grok is my assistant here in the Tesla. But anyway, this Cyberbeast is simply amazing. Now there is another downside to having this Cyberbeast, and I hope you're still with me in the video. I knew when I purchased my $59,000 Cybertruck that my sound system wasn't like the Cyberbeast. But when I purchased the truck and I drove the truck home and I cranked up the sound, it sounded beautiful to me. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with this sound. Nothing at all. It's perfect as far as I'm concerned. But then last night, my daughter and I had a little daddy-daughter cruise in full self-driving in this Cyberbeast. And just like everybody who has kids understands, you're forced to listen to music you don't like, and it's certainly going to be louder than anything you would ever like. But my God, the sound system in this Cyberbeast is absolutely ridiculous. It is so good. Yeah, I've been in the bar and nightclub business all my life. You know, we pay, who knows, hundreds, not so much nowadays because stuff is cheaper and you have better access, better quality, but in the past you'd pay hundreds of thousands for good nightclub sound systems. This Cyberbeast sound system is mind-boggling. I don't think I want to use the sound anymore while I have this Cyberbeast, because I'm hoping that I forget how good it was when I get back in my own. But the truth is, I love my $59,900 Cybertruck all-wheel drive. I think it's a sweet deal. And you know what? As opposed to $114, it's still a great deal. But man, who in their right mind would sell their Cyberbeast? Tell me in the comments. Thanks for watching.
Dig deeper. Find out what's real. Get good information. Question what you see. Truth is the way.